Christmas is a festivity pagan before being a Christian festivity most important in the world. It's a big celebration of the new year. They give gifts, spend time with the family, and etc. Christmas Day were celebrate embodiment of Saturn long before of the Christian beliefs. Were born in children in the name of Saturn in Roma to claim the sins that passed from the generation to the generation. Of course, in the present, it's much beautiful family and they have a charismatic character who distributes gifts on the night of the December 25 in his sleigh. Decorate trees, dinner with the family, give present and more.
The Christmas tree. It is said that the Christmas tree has a pagan origin. When the first Christians arrived in northern Europe, they found a celebration that was held in honor of the birth of Freya, the god of the sun and fertility. This festivity was made with a tree that symbolized the universe, called Yggdrasil. The goat was Asgard, home of the gods, and Valhalla, the palace of Odin. The roots symbolized Helheim, the realm of the dead. It is said that the origin of the tree must be attributed to the English monk Saint Bonifacio, who in one of his trips found a group of pagans around Yggdrasil at the moment they were going to sacrifice a child in honor of the good Thor. To avoid this, Saint Bonifacio cut a tree in one fell swoop, and from this sprouted a small fir tree. Since it was more perennial, like the love of good, he decorated it with apples, a symbol for original sin, and with calling symbolizing the light of Christ.
Important element about Christmas is Santa Claus. Santa Claus or Saint Nicholas are some names by which the legendary character is universally known who, according to Western culture, brings gifts to children for Christmas, the night on December 24 to 25. The custom of giving gifts to children has multiple presents and regional variation. The current meme tells that Santa Claus will live in the North Pole with Mr. Claus and a large number of Christmas elves who help him the making toys and other gifts that children ask to throw letters. Santa Claus could enter children's home through the chimney. To find out which children deserve gifts, Santa Claus will have telescope capable of seeing in the children in the world, in addition to help the other magical beings who will monitor the children's behavior. On the contrary, we have Krampus. According to legend, is the creature's demonic appearance pushing bad and enduring to the Christmas season in concert as Saint Nicholas, who remain good children with gifts. In the sign that Krampus capture particularity mission children in the sack and take the team with him into the depths. Their mission is to intimidate children into behaving hell. This legend is originally from Europe, precisely in the Alps countries, but there are many other legends such as Menelite in the United Kingdom, Grilla in the Iceland, Strageled in the Switzerland, Giant Christmas Cat in the Ireland, and Frau Pecha in the German Alps.
The meals are often particularly rich and substantial and form a significant part of gatherings held to celebrate the arrival of Christmas Day. The actual meal consumed varies in different parts of the world, with regional cuisines and local traditions. In the United States, the substrate of the meal usually is British in origin: roasted root vegetables as a side dish, mashed potatoes, gravy, and the centerpiece being a stuffed roasted fowl, pheasant, goose, duck, or turkey, or an expensive cut of roasted beef. Cookies of many kinds and often are either gingerbread, snickerdoodles, or sugar cookies. The alcohol and cocktails in Christmas parties and family gatherings, adults and youngsters usually get served soft drinks or a non-alcoholic version. The Christmas dinner in Mexico takes place on the so-called Christmas Eve or Nochebuena, which consists of traditional meals. Traditional foods differs by region, but include tamales, atole, pozole, birria, or menudo. Dishes which are usually only prepared during Christmas time are romeritos, bacalao, and stuffed turkey. The tradition of recalentado is also widespread, with families and friends convening again in the afternoon of Christmas Day to enjoy the leftovers from the dinner.
I will talk to you about some different ways to celebrate Christmas around the world. First, the Giant Lantern Festival in Philippines. Second, the Gable Goat in Sweden. Third, the Krampus tradition in Austria. Fourth, in Croatia, many families celebrate Christmas by creating an advent wreath made of straw or an evergreen tree. The crown has 4 candles that symbolize hope, peace, joy, and love. Fifth, the Christmas dinner with KFC or Kentucky Fried Chicken in Japan. Sixth, Young Jule in Iceland. The Young Jule, 13 rows, Jólasveinar in Icelandic, visit children from all over the country during the 13 nights leading up to Christmas Day. On each of these nights, the children leave their best shoes by the window and the Yule Joes bring gifts to those children who have been good and rotten potatoes to those who have been bad. The St. Nicholas Day in Germany. St. Nicholas should not be confused with the Weihnachtsmann or Santa Claus. Nicholas rides a donkey on the night of December 6th, the date of St. Nicholas, and leaves small gifts such as coins, chocolates, oranges, and toys in the shoes on the German children who have behaved well. In Norway, people are dedicated to hiding brooms. This tradition has its origin hundreds of centuries ago, when it was believed that witches and evil spirits appeared on Christmas Eve to look for brooms with which to fly. To this day, many still hide their brooms in the safest place in the house to prevent them from being stolen. To scare away evil spirits, Norwegians fire their pistols and shotguns into the air in the middle of the night. Lighting the national Hanukkah menorah in Washington, D.C. In Venezuela, Caracas, every Christmas Eve, inhabitants go to church very early, but they do it skating and even sledding. This very original tradition is so popular that they cut streets to traffic and the church can only be reached on skates. Then they go home for Christmas Eve dinner with tamales. The Day of Candles in Colombia. The Parade of Lights in Toronto. In Ireland, a Christmas fete for beer. Instead of the typical sweets, the Irish prefer to leave Santa Claus some pudding made with Guinness or Irish whiskey. In Czech Republic, on Christmas Eve, single women stand with their backs to the door of their house and throw a shoe over their shoulder. If the shoe falls with the toe facing the door, it means that it will find a partner. But if, on the contrary, it falls with the heel toward the house, it will remain single for another year. In Australia, Christmas traditions are celebrated with sand instead of snow and with kangaroos instead of reindeers. Christmas in Ukraine is celebrated on January 7th. As in many other Orthodox countries, in Ukraine they use the Julian calendar for their ecclesiastical festivals. That means that in Ukraine Christmas is celebrated on January 7th instead of December 25th. It is traditional to delay Christmas dinner until the first star is seen in the sky. Singing Christmas carols in the street or around the table is also common. In Ukraine, believe or have a tradition that mentioned the Christmas spider web covered the Christmas tree with spider webs. This practice comes from a very old legend that says that a very poor widow and her children covered her tree with spider webs since they did not have money to buy decorations. One night, a group of spiders saw the tree and decided to decorate it with gold and silver ribbons. They say that since then the family prospered and never suffered hardships again.